All right, greetings and welcome. You might notice that we are playing Fallout 4 today, and you might say, "Why are you playing Fallout 4? What happened to Skyrim?" And the answer is nothing happened to Skyrim, but much like I was talking about Wildlander sort of revitalizing Skyrim for me, this mod Horizon, and it is the only mod I am running, is Horizon 1.9. This mod did the same thing for me for Fallout 4. I played hundreds of hours, 100, 2, 3, 400 hours, and this mod revitalized Fallout for me, much like Wildlander did Skyrim. It just got an update, a huge update.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
That was a year plus in the I don't know how long in the making, but it was forever in the making.
Right.
So we're gonna do Nate. So we got Nate and Nora. We're gonna be Nate today, and that's a perfectly fine face. Only slightly more handsome than me. So that's our man. And we're gonna go through the beginning. We're gonna do the whole thing, even though if you've played Fallout, you've seen this 1,000 times. If you haven't, then here we are. The only thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna turn off music so that I don't get, so no one complains. There we go.
Morning, sir. Your coffee.
Codsworth.
173.5 degree Fahrenheit.
Ah, brewed to perfection.
Of course, sir.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
My favorite. So, it's just a normal day here in suburbia. In nuclear 50s suburbia. My lovely wife is standing reading the paper.
Oh, sounds like some dog made a stinky.
The fat man, there's a kid selling a nuclear delivery device.
I was nervous at first.
Okay.
It's really good with Sean.
And now for a brief look at the local weather. This weekend, unseasonably warm temperatures continue with a high of 56. But then we're looking at a
Unseasonably warm, 56 Celsius? Oh my god.
crisp and dry for next week's Halloween festivities. Looking in on next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 on Monday.
Let's see. Is this guy coming? Is the Vault-Tec guy coming to us? Yes, there he is.
Weather as well.
We have to sort of wait. Everything sort of comes at some point.
Seasonably so for Southeast Asia. But for the 5th Infantry, that's as comfortable as an autumn jamboree.
Can you get that? It's probably that.
Oh, that's the sales guy. So here's the sales guy.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Sure.
And
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days.
so this guy's going to sell us on the vault, but what he's really going to do is the character creation process. And sure, let's do this.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I
have a
know you're
quota.
busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your. I'm here today to tell you that because of your.
All right, yeah. So we're getting into the
Sounds
vault.
great.
Oh, it
All
is.
good.
Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information.
Really?
That's all.
I'm in.
Sure. Let's do it.
Splendid.
All right. So the first things first, Horizon gives us a ton of points, 29 points. And so the thing about Horizon is it is a very crafting-centric experience. Now, not for everybody, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm not saying it's like hardcore survival or whatever, but it is a survival-based experience. It is a crafting-based experience. And the one thing that it does, which is awesome and maybe bad at the same time, I think it's awesome, but I do understand that, that it does change the nature of the game a little bit, is that you actually have a skill system in there. So your perks will increase a set of skills. So you actually have the skills you have, I lockpick and so on. All the things you do in Fallout, but you actually have a whole skill system like science and scavenging and so on. And those go up over time as you use them, but they also go up as you pick your perks as you level. And so your stats and what perks you're allowed to pick are based on what the levels of your stats are. And so you sort of want to set up your stats to get the skills that you want to get to craft the things that you're going to need. So it's a little bit of a thing. So I do have minimums. I want a minimum of 4 for blacksmith, minimum of 4. Perception is 7 for the technologist perk. Endurance, the minimum is 2. I'm going to want a little more of that as my guess. Local leader is 6. Intelligence is going to be 7 for chemist. Agility only needs to be 3, and luck only needs to be 2 to get the skills. And that's going to give us 5 extra points. And I think I'm going to put at least 3 of those in there. I could go all the way, so it depends, I suppose. I think melee is reasonably important. Now, the other thing I can do is, because I know I'm going to get a book at the beginning of the game, which is going to give me 1 point in a stat, I can sort of de-optimize this. Well, I can leave it like this if I want, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap it like that and take my first point in perception. So it's going to be 4 6s, a 7, 3, and a 2. So we're not very agile. We're not really sneaking. But I did take 3 points in agility to get sneak. And only 2 points in luck. We are not going to make a lot of use of VATS, and we're not going to make a lot of use of critical hits. So, and we're going to call ourselves Nate, because
Wonderful.
that's the canonical name.
Just gonna walk this over to the vault.
All right, so yeah, let's get rid of this guy. So,
It's peace of mind.
yeah, we just have to go through this beginning, and it's going to take us a little
no
while.
price is too high.
And I really, really ought to have. Her head looks very small at this angle. It's a little disturbing.
Mr. Nate, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down.
All right, Cosworth, we'll take care of Shawnee here.
Paternal affection.
Oh my goodness.
You heard Codsworth. Go on. How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
There we go. All right, so the baby's calm.
How's my little guy? Much better now.
Yeah, this is the book that's going to give us the
Listen,
the
after
point.
breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for.
Oop, I don't know what the hell just
Weather should hold
happened.
up.
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
We're never
sounds
going to
like fun.
make it, by the way. The Chinese are going to nuke us. Like we can make any plans we want. You know what I'm going to do?
What's wrong?
I'm going to do all the chores, honey. How about that? Blinding flashes. We're very flippant about nuclear Armageddon here.
Explosions.
I am drinking coffee in one hand,
What?
Knob Creek Rye in the other.
Affiliate stations.
So
We
Oh, no.
do have coming in.
I'm an alerts
That's,
drunk.
Confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
And so
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault.
notice our TV is named Radiation King. All right, so she's got the baby.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
Man, she dressed quick. Like she just popped. She put a sweater vest on, I think.
The nukes are coming.
So we're running.
Just help me pack it up.
These guys over here are arguing over the suitcase. This reminds me of the Sesame Street song, Who Are the People in Your Neighborhood? There's the mailman, the housewife,
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop.
bathrobe guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna die!
Reporting this.
We need to get in.
All right,
We're on the list.
we're getting in, pal.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right, so we run in.
Come on!
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
Doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
They are going to die. But we're doing everything we can.
On the platform, in the
This always bothered me because I always thought as soon as this happened, so here we go. So here we are, we're on the platform, we're going to go down, and all of a sudden,
We're gonna be okay. I love you.
how did
Both
you
of-
change so quick? And we would be dead. Like right there, we were hit with a totally,
Hold on!
like I'd be blind. I'd be blinded, if not incinerated. I would be hit with a deadly burst of gamma rays probably at that point. But whatever, it's good. It's fictional radiation, so it's all good.
We did it.
And we made it. How did she change? I'm still fascinated by that change. Like she was wearing a. Is that my wife? Some random lady took my baby, and I'm like, I'm good. That's okay. So we're gonna run out in front here.
A better future underground.
So we are in Vault 111,
Up the stairs.
a better future underground. And it's funny because, you know, this all happened so quickly, but yet these guys were all ready for it. Think about that. That's conspiracy theory right there. So we're going to take our uniform,
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show
and we're going to follow the doctor, which means we're going to walk all the way to the end here.
It's gone. Our home.
But I just thought it was fascinating that all these Vault people seem to be ready and down here already and ready to go.
How long do you think
Just in case there was nukes flying today, or did they cause the nukes to fly?
Have to get through first.
Inquiring minds want to know. How did you? Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm
Just step
so.
in here.
All right, so we're going to talk to the dog.
Step into the chamber.
Oh,
Who's my little guy?
all right.
I'm not going
We'll comfort the
Just be
baby.
over there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and now we're going to get in, and we put on our vault suit. There you can see. And we hop on in, and she's once again changed infinitely quickly. She is like a quick change. Look at this.
Before we head deeper in the vault, just relax.
There you go. They're going to decontaminate us and depressure us before we head deeper into the vault. She waves,
Occupant vitals
and
normal.
done.
Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they freeze us. Because this has nothing to do with surviving in the post-apocalypse. This has to do with putting us in cryostasis against our will for an indeterminate period of time. I don't know why. Some sort of crazy, goofy experiment. We partially wake up.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come. No, I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you shot.
Oops. That.
Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
the backup. And then we're frozen again. So we watch our wife killed by a mysterious duo. And then we are knocked back out. Until sometime later when... All right, so there you go. We've arrived. There's our guy Nate. Looks pretty dapper in his suit. Obviously, we're gonna check on our wife. Where's Nora?
Come on! There has to be a release!
Ah, pressure release. Nope. Okay, we'll go over here.
Come on! Oh God!
And release Nora from her cryogenic. Oh, too late. She is dead.
I'll find who did this.
And she's dead, of course.
I promise.
And so that's it. And so if you go to everybody else, they are all dead.
Why would Vault do this?
No one made it. I literally am the sole survivor of Vault 111.
Anyone?
Except for my baby. Hot occupant status. Mr. Callahan, dead. Mrs. Abel, dead. Nora and Sean, manual override engaged. I'm the only one alive. So now we're going to get out of the vault. So this is our first little mini dungeon here. Same thing in here. It's a mess. Now, the one thing about Horizon, again, it is a crafting thing. It's very, very crafty. So I normally would not take all this crap. But I am taking all this crap. Horizon wants you to take everything you see and just hoover it all up because you will need it later. And what the hell is that? And it is a giant glowing. Nate seems unfazed. So we have Advanced Cure X, Purified Water, so that's pretty good. Nuka-Cola Wonder Glue. Wonder Glue is adhesive. And then an Adrenaline Injector, very useful to revive our companions if we need it. We do have a security terminal. There's logs. The last entry. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're out of food. So things got pretty dire here. Things got pretty dire, and I'm not reading all that stuff. I'm sorry. If you've never played through Fallout and you're looking for some story from me, you're probably in the wrong place. I mean, story is it's a mess. So here's a giant roach, and we're gonna go kill it. And that does, so the one thing you can also do is harvest. That's new, that's a Horizon thing. It's a little clunky because it actually takes a couple seconds. I cannot imagine that harvesting a giant irradiated cockroach, but we're doing it. We'll take the Wonder Glue. Adhesive is always good. And we're even going to take the holotape out of here. And again, all the kitchenware comes with us. Ooh, we don't want to drink that water. Oh, we just got 3 rads for no good reason. That was a little hasty clicking on my part. I don't think there's anything in this room, if I recall. Oh, there's a teddy bear. We'll take them. But yeah, everything's been cleaned out. The people left, and they cleaned every darn thing out of here that they could. So we're in another room. There's some generators are still going, but seems to be malfunctioning. And there's our glowing dude there. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form going to be... Now, we don't have to be too... Whoop, come on, kill that guy. There we go. We don't have to be too careful. We should get out of this pretty easy. And you'll notice that up in the left, our hunting skill is going up, so that's a good thing. Let me make sure that we're actually on... I think we're on survival. Gameplay, survival, yeah, so that's good. That's the default in terms of what Horizon wants you to do.
What happened?
Can we do anything?
Where is everyone?
Nope. So there's a couple more roaches. And we'll get the drop on that guy. There we go. Oop, he hit us once there too. And you'll notice two things. Our green bar is going down and the red bar is going up. The red bar is rads. Rads decrease our max health as we go. We want to lower those as much as possible. You get those from eating and drinking contaminated food. It's going to be a thing as we go, get hit by certain monsters, etc. So limb trauma supplies. So if we get a broken arm, that'll help patch up our arm here. Combat stim packs. So one big difference in Horizon is that...
Is this all that's left?
You don't heal. It's much like, by the way, the Skyrim mods we've been playing. You do not heal in... don't heal health unless you use stuff to heal health. Like, you don't just heal. The base game, you heal over time. You don't heal over time. And you heal when you sleep, and you heal when you level up, etc. Here, you only heal if you craft something to heal you. In this game, that is first aid supplies. And for a while, they're going to be real, and we don't have any inventory yet until we get our Pip-Boy. So we're just going to take all this stuff. We got some antibiotics. That's good. That'll help us. So at the beginning, that stuff is going to be very, what do you want to say? And we don't have any bobby pins. We do have locksmith tools we got from under this guy's desk. So we're just going to bust this lock. Pip-Boy software upgrade is useful, and the Stealth Boy can be useful. Do we take the Cryolator? I don't know. You know, I've never used the damn Cryolator. We're gonna take it at least. I almost never have used this. I mean, I suppose we could use it on something, but... So we'll go to the Overseer's terminal here. And there is open evacuation tunnel. And he has the log, which essentially says that this is a facility and that they were going to... They planned all along to, without our knowledge, and effectively against our will, to freeze us for whatever reason until the all clear. Problem is, the all clear did not come before we all died. So, so we do need to get our crap together a little bit here. These things are actually running through and hitting us every time. There's what, 2 more in here? Yeah, come on, boys. Okay, we will. There we go. Against like any one of these, you just really want to be the aggressor if you can. So we will harvest them because it does, every time you'll notice, it gives us 0.1 in our hunting skill. The disease meat and the gristly meat or whatever aren't really that useful to us. We will be able to use some of that as composting material later on. So we will get it and scavenge it and store it. But, you know, it's not super useful. Now, the exotic meat can be ground up and made into something called a bug kebab. And that's going to be our early food source here. So yeah, so every 10 things you're going to get 1 point in hunting, but then you will note at some point, as we buy perks, our hunting will then go up also if we buy the correct perks. So we got a couple more of these guys to take out. And we're almost out of the vault. So not too bad. And it's a little much. There we go. Okay, and then we grab the Pip-Boy, which I always thought this was a great little sequence. It reminds me of, like, you know, some of those old computer boot up sequences. $64K RAM, baby. That was the Apple II 2E. 64K RAM. And there we go. So now we have an inventory. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get our endurance up is that Horizon gives you a ton of hit points. It just makes healing scarce. So you have a lot of hit points. We have 310 because of our endurance. Here's our inventory. We have a cryolator and a security baton. I mean, whatever. We got... Oh, we're going to put the shoulder bag on because that's going to increase our carry capacity by 10. I mean, we could put... Let's see what we look like in a t-shirt. I don't know, that's a little too much. Maybe that's better? Or do we want to go with the Vault work suit? Like, look like... I like this because it looks like... it's a little Star Trek-y almost, right? But we're doing it, so there you go. And then we hit the control here. We prime the door, hit the button, and all this crap starts to happen. We do have 1 or 2 more things to pick up, though, and we'll do that. So here's the suit, a couple more rounds of ammo. Rounds of ammo. Now, I'm not playing in... I'm sort of playing in, what do you want to call it? Wimpy mode. I'm not playing in Super Desolation mode.
Did anyone get out?
There is a quote-unquote Desolation mode, which is things, you know, things a lot more scarce, effectively. I am not playing in that mode at the moment. Just because I do like a little bit... Things are scarce anyway. I do like a tiny bit of getting ahead here at some point in the game. So revival mode means that when we die, we do not revert to our last save. Instead, we are stuck there. We lose our gear, blah, blah, right, the whole thing. Don't care. We're going to keep it on for now. We always have the choice to quit out and start the game over. Here's the first gun we get. So we're going to put the pistol on favorite. Put it on 1. We're going to put the baton on 2. Right, so 1, we have... And you see we have 44 rounds. And you'll also notice the gun is deteriorated 25%, which means it's slightly worn out, you know, and thus does less damage, etc. So, I think we're going to keep our stats as they are, keep our appearance as it is, and we are going to exit the vault. And that ends our first little dungeon, I suppose. We're going to emerge from the vault here, overlooking our hometown. When it loads. It'll take a second. But yeah, it's a fussy mod. And by fussy, I mean there's just a lot of stuff. It's not all clear at times. what the best course of action is. It's a lot of crafting, a lot of menus, and like I said, some people might not jive with that, and might not like it, but I really, really, really enjoy this. So there you go. There's the town. There's Sanctuary. And so what we're going to do is we're going to collect the initial crap up here. I'm going to pull out the baton because I don't think... And again, this is all junk, but we're going to take it because it is going to help us out. We can dismantle a bunch of crap and get stuff to, build up our first settlement here. But first aid supplies are always welcome. How many do I have? So what you'll see with first aid supplies, I have 10. So that's going to give me, that can up my hit points by 100 effectively. The combat stim packs we're going to save. That is pretty much for combat. If we're in combat, that's the only way you can heal in a fight. So that's pretty precious. And we're going to... Ooh, a fan. Fan has gears and screws. Nuka-Cola. That's good. At some point we'll need to drink something. And now we're heading down to town. Now the only bad thing is I didn't even put graphical mod, so I have nothing on here. No EMBs, no nothing. So this is pretty much vanilla graphics. I think he did, the author of the mod did redo some of the textures. So they are better resolution textures that are more efficient. But literally, so the nice thing about Horizon, I feel, is that, like, if you knew nothing about modding at all and weren't using a Wabbajack or whatever, you could still do Horizon because it's one mod. Having said that, there are Wabbajack Horizon mod packs, so something to look at. A lot of them just aren't upgraded to 1.9. You will notice the shadows really suck with what my graphics options right now, so keep that in mind. I don't know if I can change that at all in here. No, I did turn the fades all up. We have a nice enough graphics card that we can... But you'll have to ignore the shadows. Please ignore the shadows. Thank you. So, here we go, and you'll notice that in front of our house is our old trusty robot.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
What's up, Codsworth?
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
I mean, it's in the name, for Christ's sake.
You see elsewhere. Best not let your wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
Oh, they shot her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
Oh, is the lad with you? No, you're just hitting all those sore spots, aren't you, Codsworth? They stole him.
Sean's been kidnapped.
They took him and killed my wife.
I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Hunger-induced paranoia. 200 years of not eating.
Do that, I'm afraid.
You're not you when you're hungry. 200 years? What the hell, man?
Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer.
Oops. Oh, that's too bad. I got myself out of the camera. I liked that camera.
Perhaps I can whip you up a snack?
Oh, I would love a snack, actually. But, having said that, Codsworth, are you okay?
You're acting
So when you see yellow or red dialogue, that means it's a speech check. So, and you get experience, which is why I picked that. Alright, so Codsworth is upset. He was polishing rust. Stay with me, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you would...
Yeah, we sort of left him. Sorry, man.
I did find this.
So we have a holotape. My wife gave it to me. I'm not going to listen to it. It makes me sad.
Sorry for myself.
Uh-huh.
So he asks us to then go and search for my family with him. But we're not going to find him, obviously, because, well, she's dead. And the baby's not just sitting around in one of these houses. But he wants to search, so we're going to search. And this is going to give us our first... Oof. Fighting bloat flies. And these things are a little rough, actually. Like, they're not... They are non-trivial. Like, they're doing some damage. Oh, and I cannot hit them to save my life. But I don't want to use ammo, to be honest, so... And we are going to harvest them, because again, they're gross, but we do get XP for doing it, or harvesting XP at least, and potentially the meat scraps. But he wants to fight more, so we're going to fight more. And we can't... There we go. So we shot him a little bit, did some damage. Codsworth has a flamethrower, by the way. Which he should just use. Like, that should just be the default, I think.
That's how it's done. Am I right, sir?
We killed all the insects. Let's harvest their... Ooh, there's a safe down there. Again, if we get some exotic meat, that's always good. This place does have stuff in it. And we don't have any bobby pins. Darn it. Well, that just stinks. We do need some pins.
Mr. Nate, your family...
No, they're not here, man. I could have told you that.
They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's
out there.
I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. I shall remain here and...
So he is going to remain here and watch the home front. I'm going to harvest some flies here to get my hunting skill up. And do a quick once around the town here. Where the heck are the rest of these flies? So that is harvested. He is not. And I don't know where the other one is, frankly. And I did take a little bit of a beating there, actually, so that sort of sucks. We got a little bit of food. So that is good. Now, what I need to find is... Bobby pin would be nice. Don't exactly remember where any bobby pins are. And I should go back to my house. Because I need to find that book that I was telling you about. I think this is our old house. So here's Grognak.
Hell yeah.
And each of these books gives us a... So that increases our metalwork skill. That's all pretty useful. And here's the book. So we're going to take this. It's perception that we want to get us to 7. Because if you remember, we knocked that down 1. So we are going to take...
I'm coming, buddy.
There you go. We don't need necessarily all this crap. No, we'll take the moldy food out of there. Why is there food in there? And you'll notice that we actually can salvage some of these things. Like, so for instance, these appliances, if we had salvaging skill of 60, which you can't see because my face is in the way. So, sorry. If we had a salvaging skill of 60, we could actually salvage that for parts. The cars take 120. So there's a lot of that where we have to salvage. But we do not yet have the skill. And what you'll notice is we are about, what? A little over half the way to level 2. So let's search the workshop, and now, of course, we can actually build in town and scrap all the crap in town. Now, we're not going to do all of this here, so keep that in mind. But we are going to get a little bit of just enough stuff. Clean out our little front spot here. Batteries are really good. Concrete's good at the start. We're going to need it. And all that stuff is sort of useless. I will clear this out because I'm going to put my... I will put probably my bed here. This is going to be my... I usually don't clear the markers, but oh well. So I'm going to clear all this crap out. So I'm in building mode right now. And I just want to be able to have a little home base. And so we're going to nuke this whole thing, and we did. Oop, there we go. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to put all the junk into the workbench here. And that means that it's available for building. Like all that stuff, if it can turn into a craftable material. And the last thing we're going to do, that is true. Hold on. Last thing we're going to do is we are going to scrap the house. Just to make a nice platform for later, for when we build our first little shelter there. So, okay. And we are tired from lack of sleep, so that's a little clunky. So we are going to build a bed real quick. I can build, I think I can build a personal bed, maybe? No? The personal bed is only me. I don't really care one way or the other. Let the people use the bed. I am nothing if not a man of the people here. So we're going to put a comfortable bed up. As much in the corner as we can. Done. There's our bed. And we can use that to sleep. And I don't know whether I want to put anything else up at the moment. We have enough to just put up we have enough to put up a universal, we have a tech lab. We do need a tech lab. I mean, along with, do we have a universal lab? So there's a universal lab. Just don't know if that's in this list. It's not a huge deal since we're not actually going to be maybe it's in utilities. There it is. It's the universal crafting station. I think we're actually going to make one of these. This is every crafting station in Horizon is in one place. So that does make everything pretty convenient. And it actually means that we can scrap the rest of them, except for this one. We're not going to scrap the... We're not going to scrap that guy. That power armor station stays. And there's a whole bunch of shit on here, so we'll go over it when the time comes. There's a couple things going on. One is I have Pip-Boy software upgrade, so we're going to invoke that. And you might hear the voice.
Robgo software upgrade is now complete. Welcome, Commander.
Who?
Who thinks I'm a military commander because that's who
I am
the
Robgo
software was made
Military
for.
Auxiliary Intelligence and Navigation Entity. You may call me Maxine, or Max. I am a unique prototype created before the war began.
You're a prototype?
I can assist you with a variety of information in the field.
You know anything else?
Commander, I could also monitor all community activity and warn you of potential issues.
Why are you calling me that?
I was created to assist military commanders in the field, and you are the currently assigned field commander. I am now ready to assist.
Sorry.
Understood.
I mean, look, she's not super helpful. She helps a little bit. So what I'm going to get rid of like all these. So there's a bunch of plants here and so on, and we'll get rid of these for later. Later we're going to plant a farm effectively back here, I think. In the meantime, we'll just clear it out a little bit. There you go. Yeah, we'll get rid of debris. I don't like debris. All right, so there you go. Nate has started his universe here. I do need to sleep, which sucks a little bit. Oh, I get a training manual. So if I read the training manual, that is going to give me 1 skill. So, and that allows me to show you this. So here you go. Here's the perk tree. We get perks for every stat: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And based on the stats, so my luck is 2, so I can only get the level 2, these perks, essentially. My agility is 3, so I can go down, you know, to here, essentially. Intelligence is way higher, so I can go all the way down to chemistry, and so on. So the question is, what perks do you take? And I'm going to take, I think, Hunter first. So that's going to give me 20 hunting skill. As my hunting skill goes up, I'm going to get better meat from the creatures. And that's going to allow me, so here I can go here and go, where's cooking? Cooking is there. And so I can cook here. So I'm going to grind up all the meat that I got. So grind up 9 meat here. And I'm going to look for a basic meal. And that's going to be a bug kebab. Done. And there you go. There's my first meal. Do I want to sleep? I suppose I can sleep here. Man, it's the middle of the day, though. It's 11:46. It sucks that I'm tired already. Coming out of that cryo must have been rough on my body. I'm also going to burn this house, too, because it drives me nuts that it's in the way. Done. I'm not going to be quite as... I don't care. I just want to be able to walk through this. So we have a couple more bugs to kill. Not a huge issue. We do need health. I think we can wait on it. We actually took a hit from him too. Like we just can't quite get one of these guys without taking the hit, huh? Here's a cooking station. We don't need one because we got one up there, so I suppose we could burn this. Yeah, we get stuff, so we're gonna we'll burn that. Can this car be salvaged? It can, so we're just gonna leave it. The mailbox has 2 grenades because this is America. I mean, right? Oh, we mail grenades. Hell yeah. Mail those grenades. We got a little drifter action, so he has some crap. Notice the pipe rifle, though it's minus 100, so it's actually worthless. Drifter outfit. We're just going to scrap all his equipment. So that breaks it down into parts, and we are going to harvest the mutants. So unfortunately, these like bat dogs here are nasty. And they are all over the darn place. That tire iron does no more damage. We have a spatula. So we're going to break those down. But we are going to look here and grab that. And then the last place we are just going to... well, we're going to go here first. So we're going to Red Rocket Truck Stop, and here you go. And here's our faithful companion here. Oh, look at the puppy.
Boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy?
Owner? Everybody's been dead for 200 years. That's what the dog's thinking.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
All right, so we got our dog here. We got an adrenaline injector, some more first aid supplies, so that's all good. So none of that is bad. He might be finding us something. He will find us stuff, and he did. There's another adrenaline injector. I don't know how he knew that that was important. And we could absolutely take this over. So what you'll notice is each of these spots here, we can take them. We can build settlements here, build bases. I don't want to build this one. I think it's a little close. I don't know that it... I suppose I could. Usually I just strip this place for parts. Now here we go. What we're waiting for though is... There we go. There's the bad guys. So the mole rats have popped up. There's a lot of them. Oh, that's a big boy too. Yeah, so we crush him. And they do have a tendency to surround you a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, I totally missed that. Oh, I missed again. God dang it. What the heck? There we go. There we go. Oh, ooh. Okay. I did not do a good job there. Like, that was a lot of damage I've taken for just mole rats and some bugs. So we're gonna harvest. It sort of sucks. We got to get some mole rat meat here a little bit, but we are not getting that. Is my skill going up even? We have a field kit, so we can access the menus here. My hunting is 22.22. Oh, you know why it's not going up fast? Because we're tired. And tired means we don't get the same skill gains that we should get. So, we are going to probably need to go and rest. Even though it's going to waste the day. But I did want to get dog meat, my buddy here. And I want to go pick up the water over here, because I do know there's water here. And some rando crap. So we got 2 purified water, which is nice. There are flies typically somewhere around here. But I cannot find them. The flies, they have evaded me. Alright, well. There we go. Oh, I missed that guy totally. There we go. Not that time, though. Oop. There's another one somewhere because he is... Oh, there he is. Oh, jeez. Okay, get up. The dog, I think, has... Yeah, the dog has at least... Oh. Taken his attention for a bit, but I took another hit because that's the way this is going. All right. So let's get back to Sanctuary. We will rest. Oop, there's a vault. There's a thing here. Is there anything else in there? I can't actually see in there, strangely enough, but that's good enough. So let's head back to our bed. We will rest up. We'll have to eat probably and drink, which is why I wanted to pick up the water, because water is not easy to come by. So the early resting is going to cost us. I am a little concerned, and I'll tell you why I'm concerned. I'm concerned because I'm not getting a save message, and sleeping's not working. Oh, jeez. What the hell's going on here?
Hey.
I will say the dog's a little bit of a close talker. I cannot sleep. And I really can't save. I mean, I don't think the saves actually work. Yeah, so that something's wrong. That sucks. Because so I'm going to take that save, quit, start over, and see if then everything sort of works as normal. Because I should not be... I should actually not be allowed to save unless I sleep, effectively, or at least are looking at a bed. So let's load that and just see what happens. And see if it all kicks in. Like, it's almost like survival mode wasn't on. Like, I wonder if I could have fast traveled. So Horizon's loaded. There you go. So that looks a little bit better. It says fast travel enabled, but that's not what it means. I cannot sleep while taking health damage. Why am I taking health damage? I am poisoned. Presumably from the flies. Good to know. I mean, this might be literally the shortest game ever. Just saying. I cannot make poison away here. I cannot make a poison cure. It would take medical 40. So you see that and you can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna move my head down just the tiniest bit here. Let's see if you can see it now. Not quite. Let's move it down a little more, or maybe up. Maybe I'm in the top corner. I hate being in the top corner. I don't know why. like I'm looking right now, and I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I'm not even. I shouldn't even be looking over there. And yet, the fact that I'm up in the top corner bothers me for some reason. But I'm gonna live with it. What that means, though, is you can see that, for instance, a poison antidote takes 40 medical. Now, how do you get medical? Well, you get medical by either increasing your medical skill, by, you know, using the healing supplies or whatever, or you have to raise it. Let me show you the perk chart in here with medical. There it is, medic. So literally, you either take perks to raise your skills as you level up, or you have to use them. So our hunting skill will go up, of course, as we use it, but it also goes up 20 because we did it. As the levels go up, we're going to get better and better at harvesting, at healing ourselves, etc. So it's very much a skill-based game. And the original Fallout 4 is much more a perky-based game, right? Where you get special abilities and so on and so forth. This bed vaguely seems like it's not parallel to the wall. Again, bothers the hell out of me. I think that's better. Okay. The poison has worn off. I've taken a bunch of damage, but the poison's worn off. Let me sleep for 6 hours. Hopefully that will cure my tiredness a little bit. And it did. Good enough for now. Now, mind you, I don't want to travel in the dark. That sounds like a bad idea. What I am going to do is I'm going to use my first aid supplies. So it says it uses 1, but it's going to apply them, and then it's going to tell me how many get burned to heal me up. 14. So I'm going to heal 140 points. And you see my medical skill went up to 7.3. I'm bummed that I did not get hunting off of those mole rats. So is there anything else I can do? I can go to the workbench here. Do I want to craft any? So you'll see here what it takes to craft first aid supplies. Adhesive, antiseptic, and cloth. Adhesive is super critical for everything you do. So it does suck to use it. And then later on, you're going to need pharmaceuticals. So I'm going to hold off on that and just hope to not take any more damage. Yeah, right. And you'll see it's evening, so it's starting to get dark. I don't want to travel in the dark. That is a bad news. But I do want to sort of take care of maybe the one next thing I need to take care of, which is simply going to talk. Or no, I'm going to do a run around here of town. Now I could break down a lot of these things, but there's no need just yet. And you can scrap the rad roach just to get rid of them. There's no need to necessarily break all this crap down. When you need stuff, you can break down your town debris effectively. Having said that, now that I'm in here, no reason not to at least break some stuff down so that, because at some point you're going to need to give people places to sleep and so on and so forth. So we're going to need Canned dog food, though. I'll take it. Never know. Never know. Nothing in here. Oh, there's antiseptic in the cabinet. That's good. There might be a roach or two still left in town here. There's a computer terminal there, but this is a nasty little building here. We'll be careful because they've trapped their house because they're nutbags. And drug dealers, by the way, just so you know. So we'll take that pistol. Notice we cannot...
No bobby
I still don't have bobby pins. We cannot disarm that. So that thing would go off. Cannot disarm. I don't basic, but we will do this. So to hack, we have to pick the word. It's a game of Mastermind. If you ever played Mastermind, it'll tell us how many we got right.
There we go.
So if we pick sale, and we did. We just magically did it. And this is all their drug business here. I don't care enough to read that. We're not going to mess with the explosive just because I don't want to mess with explosives right just yet. But I would like to find a bobby pin. Oh, Med-X. So there's some drugs. Because there is another safe. There's a couple safes that I have not actually gotten to touch yet. So, but I have not found a pin. So there's power armor in there, so that's sort of fascinating. And we have a chemistry thing here. We should break that down. There's no reason to. Now there is like an auto scrapping thingy, and that will do a lot of this, some of this for me. But I'm good for now, just doing a little bit at a time here. No need to. Oh, there they are. Let's get out of the architect and pull out the. There we go. So we'll harvest these guys and see if I get the points this time. I'm actually curious. Yeah, 22.7. So now that I'm not sleepy and the game is working right, still 22.7, darn it. Well, we got some first aid supplies out of there, so that's good.
No bobby pins.
No bobby pins, darn it. I can't break the lock because I don't have locksmith or I don't have the tools effectively to do that. And okay. Oh, but I can go here. Pick up some of the stuff they have. And I am going to bust down these guys. These guys are always good. They have so much good stuff in them. Like the appliances are great to break down. And again, keep in mind, I mean, the nice thing is that, because you're going to need space. So at some point, you're going to do a whole settlement thing. Oops, no, you are... Yeah, I don't want to touch the dog. The dog stays with me for now. I'll take the cigar. You can sell those. There's some cash. All good. Yeah, again, just comes down to you get rid of like the refrigerator and stuff because it's such good So many things there. Otherwise, I'm just looking for something to take with me. Oh, there's some rounds. That's good. Again, some ammo. Now, unfortunately, we're up to our house, which we've actually searched already for the most part. And we will clean it out at some point, but for now, we'll leave it. The house with all the flies in it. The gross, gross giant flies. And once again, we need darn bobby pins. God. All right. Just crap and crap. Nothing great. Nothing good. Nothing good. Got a suit. And there's some direct houses which we would totally scrap and get, so done. Oh. So, I mean, I think the next thing we do, so we are gonna wait till morning, which is going to use, so it's 9 p.m. So we're going to go for not 12 hours. We'll get up at 6, maybe. 6 should be early enough. Be light. We're going to have to eat. Yeah, see, we're hungry. Parched from lack of water. And this is where it sucks a little bit because we just don't have that much to do. We will do the ground meat again, because that's actually good. And we should be able maybe to make, oh, Wasteland Burger is good. So very nice. Fishing bait. I mean, there's 1,000 things to make, craft. So I'm going to eat food. I'm going to eat the Wasteland Burger. And we still have 60 hunger left. So we're going to eat then and then the problem is everything else gives us rads. We're going to eat it, but it's going to give us rads. So we have 30 left, 20 left, 10, and we are now well fed. But you'll notice we now have a big bar of red there. Water, we're going to drink our purified water. We have 40 left. We could go with some Nuka-Cola. Well, we have 20, but we got some more rads, and we'll get 20 more, and we are properly hydrated. So we are ready to go here in the morning. We'll transfer all of our junk. You'll notice we're carrying 109. It's a lot of carrying. So let's break down a bunch of crap too. Hold on, before we do anything else. So, for instance, all this hats and all this crap, I'm going to keep the Mark II jumpsuit because I want to see what it looks like. So I'm going to do the old jumpsuit, t-shirt, so we're going to get rid of everything but now you can modify all these clothes too. Like we can put vision mods on our glasses, so we can do interesting things. But for now, we're just not going to deal with it. So I'm going to transfer anything we're not currently going to carry, including our wedding band. And the power armor goes into the bucket there. We do not. Well, we actually do have weapons, right? So we have 2 pistols. So the N80 pistol is a little bit in better condition. So we're going to keep that pistol. But we're going to burn the spatula. We're going to burn the tire iron. And we're going to burn the 2 pistols that we have here, the JHP, the 99s. And actually, we're not going to do that yet. And I'll tell you why. Darn it, we shouldn't have done that. So we go to the experimentation lab here. What the experimentation lab does is it catalogs all the weapons you have. So we're going to reverse engineer them, quote unquote. That's going to store them here. And we get, the reason we want to do this, we get 25 XP for all of that. So we reach level 2. You get 4 bonus perk points to select pre-war skills. At level 10, you'll receive another bonus. So done. Field kit. So we reverse engineer all the weapons. And that's where we got all the extra XP. So that's why we should have done that. And we're done. So, but now we are going to burn some of these weapons. We are going to burn these 2. Because I'll take the steel and the pistol parts. And I'm going to use the N80 pistol as my pistol of record here. So that's going to become my weapon. Oops, I just dropped it. Well, that was done. Let me pick that back up. We're going to put it on there. And we are going to put the cryolator in stasis, as it were. And we are going to put... I mean, I don't... And I believe that NH, yeah, uses 9mm rounds. And so all good there. And we can actually change that. We have a weapons kit. We can actually change that to different ammos as we need to. And again, some of that could be is skill. Some of that is, you know, so if we go to our weapon kit here, you'll notice we can change the firing mode. We can change the ammo to various types and so on. Good enough. We're not going to do that right now. 9mm is fine. So we're now only carrying 30 pounds of 145. So I think we're going to head out. And we're going to head out to Abernathy Farm. We're going to talk to those folks there. And the farm is just past this water tower here. You can see it's one of the big power stations. I think it's that one. Is Abernathy Farm. Very misty out here. Oh, we have we have 4 perk points to spend. So we'll get to the Abernathys here first, and then we'll spend our points. So there's the farm. And they are wary of strangers. But for good reason. Are they even awake? They have a kitty. Hello, Abernathys. Are you here? Wow, no one's here. It's a little disturbing. It's like, hello? Al's here. I mean, I'm not sure what to think about this. I mean, oh, there's somebody. Hello.
Hey.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help. I don't know what we're
Hey,
gonna
Lucy.
do. I love to make trips to Diamond City. There's so much to see.
Where's the rest of your clan? This is very car salesman of me, but I'm here to talk to your husband. Like, what, no? Okay. All right. Well, he isn't, talky to at the moment. Because I can't find them. I don't even know where they are. So, we are going to have to... Oh, there's somebody. Where did you guys go? Like, this is like a weird...
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
All right, Connie, I would love to barter with you. So Connie has... So she does have potatoes and melons, and we will need those. And she has Radaway, which is a big deal. We don't need it yet. But as those rads go up, our health, max health is going to go down. And so we will need it. The other thing she has, which is actually sort of fascinating, is she has a camera, which you'll see that everything has then this stuff in the middle, which tells you what it breaks down to. And so a precision lens and a crystal and gears, all of those are actually very useful. Basic circuitry is a little easier to get, but things like gears, precision lenses are big, and crystals. So we could, and I have no money, by the way, but I do have pre-war money, and she will buy that. I do have cigars. So for instance, I can give her all of that, and she will give me $26, and I will take it. Pre-war money is worth 2 per. So if I give her, well, so hold on. So let's ignore that. Let's say I want the camera. Let's say I want that camera. And I am willing to give her all but, you know, so a bunch of $14 of pre-war money, which is 2 each. And she will give me the camera for that. And that's good, because that'll then break down into... And what I want the lens for, I think, would be to make like a scope for a gun. If I could find a rifle... Well, I didn't realize that they... Oh, no. No. I do not in any way, shape, or form need a storm. Ah, jeez. Okay. There we go. And I got poisoned again. Son of a bee. Now, that's probably a little bit of an overkill for the ammo there. Is there anything in here? There's just crap bottles. I mean, those are all good in terms of... Yep, and we're taking rads every darn time that this thing goes. Let me run back... Ugh, jeez. Okay, let me run back home. Or at least go maybe to the farm? Maybe I can sit this out in the farm? Because it can't be outside in this. I will take all the rads. I'm stuck on the cat, who is either dead or just sitting there. So let me sit. And if I am sitting, I can actually wait. So let me wait this out. And there you go. And it passed. which is definitely what I needed. I didn't want to deal with that. And here's Blake. So let me talk to Blake. He's going to clean up.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
I am friendly.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
That would actually suck. Like if you had to farm
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue
and
with
not be killed, like that would suck.
that. New
So,
to the Commonwealth?
so yeah, we are sort of new.
And no.
It's a long
It's a
story.
long story.
Either way, good to
That's
see a
not
new
sus
place.
at all. Like
How about you?
he's
Ever think about work?
no.
Dig in the dirt all day?
You're probably a wiser. Word of advice, though. Why do all the hot...
So he's got. So what happened is Raiders come and take his stuff. They killed his daughter.
The name's only the tip of the iceberg. They're well armed, take what they want, and kill whoever gets in their way. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21
Well, that is
years
sort of
old,
sad.
and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen.
We do need the minimum back. So that is terrible
Worse than losing a child.
because I've lost a child also.
I'm sorry to hear you say. I don't have much to offer. If you could get
And so he gives us a quest to go get her locket back. Mary's a keepsake from Mary that was stolen by the Raiders.
she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
That's a little dicey. I would love to have a rifle with a scope on it to take out those guys. So we will think about it. And here's the workbench. So we can turn this into, again, a settlement. And you'll notice they grow a bunch of stuff. So what I would do is I would take this as a settlement, wipe out all these crops, and then I can put up more efficient rows of crops up. So that's the plan. That is the plan. But God, I'm not gonna. I don't want to deal with Concord in this weather. So the problem with all these games, I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is weather like this only impacts the player. The bad guys are going to shoot as straight as they always shoot, and I can't see crap, and they can totally see me. Oh, there's a rad stag. Oh my god, he is just... This thing's all in. Alright, there we go. So, I mean, we should get some good meat out of this, I think. Hopefully. Disease meat, well, I mean... The glowing glands and tissue might give us something. I don't know if we can break those down. I do need nuclear material for a lot of things, by the way. And we get some meat scraps out of the rad stag doe. All hunting skill, so that's good. And a little bit of XP. I don't have... I mean, I have so little ammo. Yeah, I don't want to go fight a bunch of raiders in the mist. I don't think that's prudent, actually. I could go down here. There's a diner. I do know enough about... I think the diner's here-ish. And so the question is... there is also a... That is true. There's also a thing with rats, like a mole rat den, which I could do. And I still have, by the way, 5 points to spend. So let me do that right now. So let's think about what we need to get. Medical skill, probably useful. So that's one thing to consider. Marketeer is good. as is Lone Wanderer is good because the dog doesn't count as a companion. And so this is going to give me a boost to my damage resistance, which is not that significant actually, but my carry weight increased by 50 is huge. As long as I do not take a companion other than the dog. The dog doesn't count. He is a freebie. He's not a great fighter, but he's okay. He occasionally grabs things, and that makes them, you know, easier to hit. I'm probably not going to take a perk to increase my combat at all for quite a while because I just don't have the room to do so. Fortune Finder is good because you get plus 20 exploration, so that gives you more chance to find stuff in containers, and you can't see it, and that's going to mean more ammo, effectively. Also Scrounger, but I'm surprised though we need level 4 for Scrounger, so that is the case there. Marketeer is one I would want. Lone Wanderer potentially is another. Gun Nut, super useful. Medic, super useful. So already there, I can pick 4 of these. And then Armor, also good. Fortune Finder would be good. Let's take Fortune Finder. That's one. Let's take... Lone Wanderer, because I'm going to need to carry stuff. Done. So that's 2. Salvaging is useful. We're going to need it. We're going to need science. We're going to need science. I mean, it's ridiculous. We need all this crap is the problem. We're going to need local leader, but we can probably hold off on local leader. Plus 25 carry weight doesn't suck either. I don't think I'm going to take... I mean, I could take more Hunter, but Hunting's going to go up naturally. Survivalist is good because we need it for recipe, so we're going to take Survivalist. Sort of like Gun Nut. I do like Tailoring. Let's take Tailoring, even though, again, it's not going to help us right off the bat. But we're going to take it. We're going to take Gun Nut. Done. So there you go. So it's all just to get our skills up. Everything is about increasing those skills to some degree. I think I'm going to go to the diner. Let's see if I can make it. See if I can make it in the fog, because I don't know where I'm going. Oh, the dog is... That's not the diner, by the way. That is a house, probably with ghouls, which I do not want to deal with ghouls at the moment. Ghouls are... They're not difficult later, but it's hard early on to deal with them. I don't have a ton of ammo. I'm avoiding Concord a little bit just because I don't want to get into that fight yet. Here I could either, so here's the deal. The lady inside there
Hand over the goods. You owe us.
owes these drug dealers some cash.
Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
Whoa, easy there, Vault Boy. This doesn't involve you. That's right. Walk away.
So we can talk to Wolfgang.
Thought I told you this ain't any of your concern.
Whoa, hey.
Looks like you got some trouble.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun? Or maybe you can talk some sense into Trudy over there.
Yeah.
If I help, I expect to get paid.
Yeah.
I was gonna pay you 100 caps, but why don't we make it 125?
I will do that. Yes, I
I'll
will
talk
talk.
to her.
Yes.
Maybe we can work this out.
Appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you.
I don't want to kill Trudy. I like Trudy. I don't like the drug dealers. I like Trudy. Trudy.
Hey.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Come on,
Look,
Trudy.
you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right.
All right.
But that bastard ain't gonna sell one more drop of Jet to my
No,
boy.
Jet is bad for you.
Wolfgang, you'll get your damn money, but I better not catch you selling chems to my boy again.
Fine by me, Trudy. Your son's broke as shit anyhow.
All right. Crisis is over. If you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
So don't get me wrong. I typically shoot these guys. Like in other games, I would just come up and shoot these guys. But that's risky. And again, I don't have a lot. I don't have any armor or anything, right? Talking to them is in some ways the best of both worlds because he is a merchant, and so he can sell me crap, including combat stim packs, which are expensive. I'm not going to buy them, but also he can give me money for my crap. So for instance, I can just give him all these and get $28. He wants cigarettes because, I mean, why not? I can buy antibiotics off this guy. Let's reset that though, because I gave him too much. Let me do that. 48. How much is the cigar? 54. And then we can 1, 2, 3 is 14. Done. 68. And I can take all his cash. And so I can do that, but then I can also walk in here and talk to Trudy, and she'll trade with me too. Now, she would have given me a discount had I just killed Wolfgang. But that's sort of okay. I think. I don't think her discount is actually as useful to me as being able to buy the stuff from Wolfgang also. I'll sell the bubblegum. I will keep all of my my alcohol though, because we can distill the alcohol into antiseptic. She sells some stuff that I need for sure, but at some point, so for instance, the bottle of aspirin's good for pharmaceuticals. The ammo can help, but it's very expensive, so I stay away from it. The Radaway useful, and so on. She also has this here Autodoc medical station, which is very helpful. And we'll roll with that later, but for now, good enough. I just got these guys. That doesn't help me with Concord, unfortunately. It doesn't actually do me any good for actually taking care of anything, but I did get some more cash for what it's worth. So I think what that means is, so we're going to go over here-ish, east. And you'll see, I don't want to go through the water, though. Water is death in Horizon a little bit, because there's a lot of rads you're going to soak up. And we already have a few rads, to say the least. Here is the Starlight drive-through. Starlight Drive-In. And if we head in just enough, we're going to get mole rats. And quite a few of them, actually. Oop. Oh, and a rad stag. Holy crap. And that thing is nuts. Jesus Lord, that was not good. I mean, he'll be worth something. Oh, and I'm poisoned again, because that's what they do. But that was a very costly fight, actually. And I'm not even sure that the mole rats are done. There might be more of them. That was a costly little fight. Well, we've already gone an hour and 40. Holy crap. Oh, and we don't want to go near the water. That's rads. Done.
Don't have any bobby pins.
I don't have bobby pins, so I can't take this place over. It's no big deal. Couple more XP. A little bit more harvesting. Okay. Well, I mean, that's about where we're at. I think I need to... Am I actually dying here? I am poisoned, so that's great. We're gonna head up this way. I would love to stop the video to save space, so I think I am going to. I can't save. I'm going to stop recording this now, and I'll come back in a minute here, and we'll go and see what our next step is. So I will see you in a moment. Bye-bye.